in private, people are getting off the Revere Air train. And this is something that I think you can prove to yourself by just simply going on eBay and looking at all of the used Revere Air blow dryers that are here online. That is not what this video is about. This is simply an example that I'm using. So please stick around to the end of this video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This bitch cut my fucking hair out. Oh my god. She cut all my hair. Oh my god. I just went to fucking Queen Latifah's African fucking braiding in fucking Fayetteville, y'all. I cut my hair already. I cut it already. I just wanted her to take my fucking braids out. This is where I cut my braids. The back of my hair. Because this is where the fuck my hair is. I cut my braids here because my hair is here. She's taking out my braids. I got my AirPods on. I'm in my fucking phone. I'm scrolling through TikTok. I'm looking because I'm not paying attention. Next thing I know, she's in front of my fucking head. And I'm like, she's cutting? Why is she fucking cutting my fucking hair? Why is she cutting my hair? She's cutting my fucking hair off. And then when I get up, I'm like, are you cutting my hair? She's like, no. Yes, the fuck you are. Oh my god. Oh my god. This bitch cut my fucking hair out. Oh my god. She cut all my hair. Oh my god. I just went to fucking Queen Latifah's African fucking braiding in fucking Fayetteville, y'all. I cut my hair already. I cut it already. I just wanted her to take my fucking braids out. This is where I cut my braids. The back of my hair. Because this is where the fuck my hair is. I cut my braids here because my hair is here. She's taking out my braids. I got my AirPods on. I'm in my fucking phone. I'm scrolling through TikTok. I'm looking because I'm not paying attention. Next thing I know, she's in front of my fucking head. And I'm like, she's cutting? Why is she fucking cutting my fucking hair? Why is she cutting my hair? She's cutting my fucking hair off. And then when I get up, I'm like, are you cutting my hair? She's like, no. Yes, the fuck you are. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Y'all, okay, so this is my second Ulta salon beauty experience, and when I say I am not going back, I'm really going to need Ulta to start putting the picture of the person on the website when you book, so I can know if they know how to do black hair, because this is the second time I've gotten let down, especially with this experience. It was just the worst. Then she charged me $30 extra for a clarifying treatment, but I still had dandruff on my hair when I left. Yeah, so this definitely was not worth the $103 I spent. My hair didn't even last 2 days. So yeah, no to Ulta if you have natural hair.
I love you guys so much, but don't get mad at me. The thing is this: if you are going in to see a professional for the first time, you must always book a consultation. Every year, there are over 36,000 new cosmetologists. So the chances of you running into one that sucks, you most likely one of them's gonna suck. I believe as a professional cosmetologist that there are more sucky cosmetologists than there are good ones. So if you don't book a consultation first, if you don't know them, if you're just picking up the phone and calling, then these are the things that you will run into. I need us all to get out of the mind frame of looking at our hair the same way we look at food, right? You know, like if you wanted some food, you wanted something that you gotta order, you wanted some pizza, you're gonna call like, oh yeah, put some pepperonis on it and some bacon and some mushrooms, and then you're gonna go with the expectancy of the pizza being exactly like all pizzas are. Well, chefs and cosmetologists are very different. And girl, all pizza places ain't good. I do not like Papa John's, girl. But let's keep going.
And I was just taken aback by the information, and I said, I want to do this. So I thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So my one of my questions, I have two questions. I have little short hairs. Oh, my hair looks, it's so soft. It is so soft, and it stopped shedding as soon as I started the program. So praise the Lord for that.
Okay.
But all the little short hairs, is that break from past breakage? Because I don't remember seeing that before, or is that growth?
That's all new growth. So you have to remember, if you had spaces where there were balding, or if there were any areas that were balding or on their way to balding, the new hair that sprouts up. And that's another reason why, have you heard of that electric edge trimmer? That's why I don't like that tool, because if the average human being has about 4 active hair follicles coming out of each pore, right? Then if your hair thinned out, you could be a person who had 4 and it's thinned out down to like 3 to 2. So as your hair starts to grow back, there will be new hairs, and the hair isn't going to come out and just shoot out and match the length of the rest of your hair. It's going to be shorter hairs first.
Okay, that's exciting. One other question. I'm doing the foam, the flexi rods,
Okay.
and that's for the first time. And I noticed, well, one you said,
Okay, hey, girl.
Hi, girl.
It's been a minute. Okay, good. I'm good. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So, I have some questions, and I have been following this for 4 months. So I've been doing this since June. No, yeah, since June 1st.
Okay.
And I've noticed great changes with my hair, particularly the way that it feels. Don't judge me today, okay? But I'm cutting it because here's what I'm noticing, and this is what I want your help with.
Okay.
When I wash my hair, I use, right, for low porosity. I'm using that, doing the deep conditioner with the heat, and I'm putting the leave-in in. All that particular line of product. Blow and dry my hair, flat ironing it. I'm not afraid of that. But my ends are not curling. And so I kept cutting hair because I wanted my end to curl. Does that make sense? I'm thinking my hair is dead, and it's like.
But even, I want you to kill that myth, because even the split is end still curls.
Okay.
The end is just split. It's not, it doesn't change from being a hair shaft with the cuticle. It's just split. So that has nothing to do with it. It may be just the product that you're using.
I gotcha. So now, thank you. And so if it is the product, okay, so what I then, and this is where, okay, I'm trying to process. So if I like the shampoo and the conditioner, what I think is the problem is the leave-in. Because I don't think it does anything. I'm not sure.
And what leave-in are you using again? And how much do you use? Would you say you use more than a half of a dime size amount for your whole head?
Oh, absolutely.
That's your problem. You have too much product on your hair. If the only reason that your hair is curly is because the bonds are being reformatted with the heat. If you have too many layers of polymers on top of the hair, the ends aren't going to curl. And the ends are the oldest part of your hair. And when you put products on, most likely you went like this first.
I did.
Yeah, that's why your hair won't curl, because you're using too much product. That's it. It's not. Paul, and I know that's why, because it's literally one of the lightest products out. And just being realistic, regardless of anybody's race in here, because I haven't seen everybody's face yet.
Yeah.
Is a product that white women use. And I'm only saying that because their hair is a lot thinner, right? It's going to get weighed down heavier by oils and stuff. It's not a product that is heavy, but the issue comes, and this will be for everybody because you're not the only person who will have this issue. That is, it comes from Team Natural. Because Team Natural makes you believe you got to use pumps and globs of product. Professional products don't work like that. And I'll explain to you why. Right now, we're on women. So put yourself in my shoes, right? If I don't do hair no more, but as a professional cosmetologist, like everybody, think about this. If my booth rent is $350 a week, right? And I'm buying all of the product myself, right? So think about how much you know how much it costs because you bought it, right? But babe, I'm buying the big salon sizes. So if I use big old huge globs, girl, you know how much money I'm gonna be spending?
So, what you just listened to was just a snippet from inside of the Guru's live coaching sessions where we sit there as long as we need to. Lately, they haven't had as many questions, but we sit there as long as we need to just unpack everybody's questions so nobody's stuck and everybody's getting the best out of the 7-day hair growth challenge and the best out of the growth cycle blueprint. I want to take note, growth cycle blueprint members, I seen your questions, and tomorrow I will be having a full recording day just for you. But I wanted to just come on here and point a few things out for you. Yes, I understand there are a bunch of dusty cosmetologists, a bunch of dusty braiders, but for every one dusty braider out there, I know about 10 amazing ones. For every dusty cosmetologist or hairstylist, I know about 10 amazing ones. But we have to get to a place where we really know how to pick a cosmetologist, where we really know how to pick a braider, right? Because all cosmetologists are not braiders, and you may want box braids. There's nothing wrong with that, but you need to know exactly how to book a braider the right way. And for so long, Black women have been so confused about the whole way that hair care is really ran. And for so long, Black women have been gaslit by this whole like Team Natural community thing. And I believe that the majority of the women who started the whole Team Natural thing and were going down that route, the majority of them that started at the very, very beginning, not only are they no longer out here making that type of content, they've went completely left. I remember one person in particular, I actually kind of liked the way that she was going spiritually, and then things just kind of started to go left, and I just remember drawing back and I stopped watching. And I remember that one day I just was prompted just to go on her page, and then I saw this. But the thing is, this is not to make fun of her. I want everybody to send her love and blessings, but I really want you to get a visual representation of the fact that when you're here watching YouTube videos, what you see is not always what you get. And a lot of times people are projecting things that live on the inside of them onto you, which is why there's still chaos within.
The far I dread in the past is telling you motherfuckers, I am pure. I'm purified. I am clean. I am beach house cleansed. Me can't live there. Because me go from another lens of the Indigo 6. I want to teach you guys, learn you guys, remind you guys, and keep you guys in safety with that spirit as you guys really support my system of just having a solar system of, and this is called the beach. If I didn't have a friend that really said sleep on my couch for 1 to 2, maybe 3 business days, bitch, you need a fucking sleeping bag, a tent, and a plan in your head. And that's what I am doing right now. And I am calling you guys up because you called me. Because I saved the Navy SEAL at the bar. If you know me, I am sober. I only drink wine. I drink slowly. I speak to my children after they get off the Pondy bus, getting in trouble for screaming at the bus, and I want to talk about it. I FaceTime my children every fucking importance of the time to know what's going on in my children's life. To know that if you call me drunk, then you stink like a skunk. But if you know that I'm alive with the spirit, then you know what to invest in, even with $5 fucking dollars, $10, $100, whatever the fuck you got, that I'm not begging for, that I'm thankful for that I get. So I'm gonna take an Uber that costs maybe about $18 to $22 with the donations that I got from you to go back to my friend's house and sleep on the couch. They ain't got no longevity for my motherfucking life. One more sleep on the couch. What you investing in? Somebody as secret as a mouse? Or somebody that's not gonna be loud, but somebody that's gonna have the comfort from the support to really give back to what is supporting her. So this is my nighttime vlog on Ocean Beach mission. My West Indian coming in because it's real. Jamaican flag, yellow and green. Belgian flag, yellow and green. Swedish flag, yellow and green. Or we yellow and blue. We see what we see through you because I got other shit going on. And yes, I know the Fenty family of Rihanna Robin. Season. I reversed witchcraft upon her womb because I just wanted her to have another version of her without my intention or mine, because I'm real West Indian, African, Egyptian, Swedish, American from New York. And it's West Coast shit. You think I'm drunk? There's a reason why they call it wine and spirit. Me not drunk, me far from drunk, because if me drunk, me throw up. $8.99 on a fucking Cash App dime that a motherfucker sent me for the time spent on my video for 25 donation that I buy for the nation Hornitos Tequila Mexico. Not my culture, so. Me at the borderline San Diego. So fuck with me as I go. And I see you so. I love you so. And I bring my fucking divination. Where I rule the nation. Goodbye. This is not a joke. Light skin with a cloak. Navy. Navy. Navy.
Now, I did not post this video for people to be in the comments like saying anything negative or bad about her or anything like that. But when we are on social media and we are consuming content and we are like recycling this content and building a bigger snowball, we have to be conscious of the type of energy that is leached onto that, because the truth of the matter is, when it comes to hair, when it comes to Team Natural and all of those things, it was deeper than hair. That's why I go so much deeper than hair, because it wasn't just about women and black women doing their hair and black women have longer hair. No, it was a mental and a spiritual bondage, right? And the originals, you don't see them anymore, but if you go looking for them, you see things that are kind of disturbing, or you may see things that are a little bit off, because there are so many things that distract you. And when you think about it, my dad used to always tell me, or always repeat to me, obviously he didn't make this up, but that a tree always bears its own fruit. And so what I want y'all to think about is this: why is it that a community that was supposed to promote so much love led to so much chaos? And the majority of the time, whoever the leader is, that is what the community is going to bleed. And there was so much separation. But as you put out good and positive energy for her, I want you to put out some good and positive energy for yourself, because right now, as we speak, there's somebody listening to the sound of my voice that has some little bit of anger or aggression based on what I'm saying that you may agree or disagree with. And by you watching and listening to what I've said thus far, part 3's coming up tomorrow, but by you listening to what I just said, can you feel or can you understand the correlation between the same type of energy and emotion that was left behind in black women, the anger and the aggression that black women feel towards each other? Where did it stem from? Is it healed? Is it still there? Or will it always live there? Let's talk about it in the comments.